What to bring to a closing on a house. Now, as a successful and trustworthy real estate agent, I'm going to answer that question for you now. Now, the first thing you want to bring is your government issued photo ID. Obviously, this could be a driver's license, it could be a passport, but you definitely have to bring an ID. And anybody that is on the purchase contract needs to bring their ID as well. Now, also on the day of, you need to pay your closing costs. But this is a little bit more complicated than what you would think. Sometimes people just think, hey, I'll bring in a check. That is a big no-no. So here's the rule of thumb. The deal is not closed on closing day when you sign papers. The deal is closed when your funds are cleared and in your closing company's account, so that way they can pay everybody. So I strongly recommend that if you're going to wire the money, which most people will wire that large sum of money, do it the day before, because sometimes wires can take literally an entire day to clear. And if you do it the day of and it doesn't clear to the next day, well, guess what? Closing doesn't happen that day. Your closing is delayed, and that could throw a lot of things off. But if you do it the day before, you know that the money will be there the day after and your closing will be on time. Now, if you're going to pay with a check, do not use a personal check. You need to use certified funds such as a cashier's check, but make sure to check with your closing company first to see if they allow different types of certified checks, and make sure you're using the correct one. Otherwise, once again, closing will be delayed and you're going to be pretty upset on your closing day. And lastly, make sure to bring something that you could take notes with, because on closing day, it can take about an hour, but your closing company during that hour can answer a lot of really important questions, and they can give you a lot of details on what you need to do next after closing. There might be different companies you need to call and different things you need to follow up with just to make sure your move goes smoothly. So bring something you could take notes with, so that way you can get all your questions answered and you won't forget anything afterwards. Now, since I got straight to the point in this video and gave you some quality information, I do think that deserves a like and subscribe. So if you can do that for me right now before you click to the next video, I will really appreciate it. And as usual, if you're interested in buying, selling, renting, or relocating down here to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or the neighboring areas, and you need a good real estate agent, give me a call or send me a text. All my contact details are in the description below. Have a great day.